What's going on, guys? This is Aaron from Departures Capital. We're here with Lawrence Rolston, Director of Lakewood Exploration. Nice to have you back. Lawrence, how are you doing today?
Oh, I'm great, Aaron, and great to be back with you. Appreciate your interest in our project.
Definitely. So can you start by giving us a little bit of an update since we last spoke?
Well, we've had a lot happen in a short time since we last spoke. We've completed the acquisition of Silver Hammer, so we now control two past-producing mines in the Coeur d'Alene mining district, the big silver mining district in Idaho. We've closed the $3.5 million financing, and that was way oversubscribed. We've kicked off the exploration program on the projects in Idaho, and we just announced the appointment of a new president for the company. So a lot going on. We're moving quickly in the right direction on our business plan.
Yes, very exciting. So, Lakewood, like you said, completed the acquisition of Silver Hammer. What's next for that project?
Well, work is already well underway. In fact, the private company that Lakewood acquired had been working on the project for some time. That work is continuing. And, if you remember, the property package includes 5 kilometers between the two mines of highly prospective geology along a regional trend. It's exactly the same geological setting as host the big deposits in that region. It's never been looked at before on a comprehensive basis. So right now we're well advanced in compiling, digitizing all of the information along that trend. The geos are in the field. They're, for the first time, walking across what used to be property boundaries and seeing the big picture. So more and more, we're getting confirmation that this really is large-scale exploration potential. They're seeing some really important things that are providing more confidence of that big picture look at it. And we'll have news shortly on the initial results that are coming out of the exploration that's ongoing. And over the coming weeks and months, we'll have a steady flow of news as work progresses on the project.
Yeah, and I'm excited to cover it. So Lakewood Exploration just announced that the company has appointed Morgan Lekstrom as president. Can you tell us more about this?
Well, Morgan is exactly the kind of person that this company needs to drive it forward. He's a bright, aggressive young engineer, and he has a lot of hands-on experience in the mining industry, operational orientation. He's got a great track record of getting things done. So we're excited to be working with Morgan and that he's agreed to join the team here. We already have a strong team. We've got a lot of coverage in geology, mining, capital markets. So Morgan will complement and coordinate all of the talented people that we've already got on board. And he will also coordinate the various aspects of the business plan, the exploration, the development opportunities, and the further acquisitions that we have in the pipeline, all leading to building this into a leading silver mining company.
Very exciting. So what's the one thing you're most excited about for Lakewood Exploration, let's say in the next 6 to 12 months?
Well, there's so many reasons for excitement. We'll be advancing toward production. We'll be acquiring other projects. We'll be carrying out exploration on 2 mines that we already have in hand. And we'll be adding further to the team. But really the most exciting aspect will be later in the summer when we get the drills turning. Drilling on this project will be particularly exciting because there are 2 really big aspects to the drilling. First, we're looking to confirm the historic results that outlined a fairly substantial zone of mineralization right adjacent to where the underground development is. So if we get encouragement on those early shallow holes, it'll really bolster the near-term production story. And I think investors are really going to like that aspect of this story. But the big prize will come as we're able to demonstrate that there's depth potential to this project. So as I said, it's exactly the same geological setting. It's in the same rock units. It's along a big regional feature. It's got all the marks of going to depth. It's just never been looked at. So when we get those first holes testing below the area that was previously mined, it'll be very, very exciting, because if we see encouragement down there, it will help bolster the story that this really is a deep-rooted system, just like the other mines along the silver trend in Idaho.
Definitely looking forward to it. So when it comes to commodity prices in the current market that we're in, what's your outlook on the market over the next, let's say, year to two?
Well, there's so many reasons to believe that this is the early stage of a long-term bull market for metal prices. We're seeing growing demand in so many commodities, and we're seeing constraints on supply. So fundamentally, very strong story for expecting higher commodity prices, an ongoing bull market in commodity, especially in the metal prices. Along the way, there's going to be ups and downs. There always is. We saw this recently,
Yeah.
where the gold price came back a bit. And remember, the biggest profits in the commodity sector are earned by those who buy when others are selling. So if you accept that this is a long-term bull market and there's a bit of a correction, that's the time to jump in and load up on the commodity and the companies that are impacted by that particular commodity. But more importantly, as much as we believe in higher metal prices, Lakewood's business plan doesn't need higher metal prices to generate huge payoffs for investors. As we advance projects to production, as we make discoveries, as we build a cash flowing operating company in the silver space, there's huge upside potential regardless of what happens to the metal prices. And if we get those higher metal prices, as we all truly believe we are looking toward, it'll be a bonus on top of what should already be a great return as we advance multiple mines toward building a multi-mine silver production company.
Definitely agree with you there. So what's the best way for investors to get in touch with the company or find out more information?
Well, we're in the process of setting up a website. We're going through this merger of Lakewood with the private company Silver Hammer. So it's in a bit of flux, but for now, contact Christina Pilon, who's handling IR. Her number is 604-908-1695, or by email, investors@silverhammermining.com.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for the updates, Lawrence, and I look forward to covering the story. Definitely will be, and I'm sure we'll have some exciting news on the way.
Look forward to keeping you up to date. Thank you, Aaron.
Thank you.
All right, guys, that wraps up the video. Thank you so much for watching. I just wanted to say, if you do support me, the channel, and all these videos, then kindly smash that like button along with hitting the subscribe button and the bell for notifications for future videos. I did also want to say, check the disclaimer down below. This video was sponsored by the company that we are talking about today. So check the disclaimer, full disclosure, and we're out of here. Always remember, guys, Departures Capital is for information, education, and entertainment purposes only. Don't buy or sell a stock because you heard it on here. Buy or sell a stock because you've done your research, you've done your thorough due diligence, and you make your own personal investment decisions for yourself. This video is not financial advice. We'll see you guys in our next video.